All right, YouTube, for you classic car, Ford, late 60s, early 70s car owners, I'm going to replace this knob here. See, it's kind of, you can already tell it's kind of cracked already. Hasn't fallen apart yet. And I also think I'm going to take it off just because it looks a bit pitted. I'm going to try to clean it up with Mother's Mag wheel polish. I already did the other side and cleaned it up. It looks good now. I got those clear knobs from some Bronco shop in Colorado. I'll give you the name in a little bit, but it was kind of a pain in the butt. You know, Ford definitely didn't make it easy to take those window crank knobs off, at least from the factory. So I'm going to show you how at least I did it. And it may not be probably the best way to do it, but it worked for me. So I usually use it. I know you can get a pick tool for this, but I don't have, my tools are not readily available right now. So I just use a razor to remove this cover. And then that gives you access to the screw back behind it. And there's a plastic piece behind it that, you know, just makes it, I guess, keeps you from rubbing on the material, creates a buffer. There it is. As you can see, behind the knob, you would think it'd just be like a screw type, you know, with a cross thread or a flathead that you'd be able to use just to unscrew it and then remove it. But as you can see, it looks like it's stamped in there, and it was kind of a pain in the ass to fucking take that off. Anyway, let's go do that. So what I ended up doing was I just beat the hell out of it. And obviously by doing this, I kind of, you know, messed the back of this up a little bit right here on the rim of the window crank. But if you're careful, it's not too bad and you won't be able to see it. And I'll show you what I mean in a bit. You had to use my foot to kind of brace it a little bit. Use some paper towels or some microfiber towels so you're not scraping the window crank. You got to hit this thing pretty hard to bend that stamp metal piece in the middle to start bending it. See that? So you just keep at it. Getting there. Look at that. Cracked, or finally cracked, after me beating the shit out of it. And what you're trying to do is you're just trying to break this lip that goes around the washer. You're just trying to bend it and damage it enough to where it's just gonna break off. I think I got it there. There it is, off. Can you believe that? Come on, Ford. Really, this is the, you couldn't just use a damn screw? All right, let me put some of this mag polish, and get it back on, and get the new knob on, and go from there. The stuff works really good. Just gotta use some elbow grease, and you start seeing the pits start coming off. And it won't be 100% new, but it'll be better than what it was. Just clean it up. I'm not gonna marry it, but it does look way shinier and cleaner. Check that out, huh? Not too shabby, huh? Está bonito? This is the Dorman brand, 76931. And the clear, which I wanted. So you get the knob, you get this kind of like crinched up washer. And then this is just like a push press bolt. There's no thread to it or anything. It's just flat. So you kind of have to press this in, which I think is kind of dumb. I wouldn't just make a damn screw. Anyway. So it'll go, this will go first. See the back side, doesn't protrude too much. So you're gonna have to do this and then press this in. Just gotta be careful if you're gonna use like a vice grips or a bench push press or something, that you just kind of cover this so you don't just mess this up. All right. I'm gonna use this right here. And I'm gonna end up, and I gotta just a 1/4 inch socket to act as my press, and using this to push it in. and I'll show you what I mean. Check it out, that's the setup I got. So I put a microfiber towel here so this doesn't get messed up. I got my washer in between the bolt, and I'm gonna use the socket to press it in. It's kind of a, it's not easy, I'll tell you that. I think it'd be easier. It's definitely fighting me. It's going now. You can see it's not flush yet, so. It's, I think that's good right there. Let's break it loose. And there it is. All right, guys. Back in the LTD. Putting this back on. Screw. There it is. And this window's hard to crank open. I got these from Summit. They're the covers. So they have an adhesive in the back, and they have the polished look on the front. They have a little protective film on the front. You got to peel that off, and then the paper in the back is kind of hard to take off as well. So I already had it prepped. Center it. Boom, press. There it is, guys. 1972 Ford LTD window crank install, removal, replacement of the knob, and then installation, putting a new cover on it. Thanks for watching.